So, you know, one thing it's confusing is there's like a main deity. I don't know, I should say deity, but it's called Dainichi Nyorai,
Yes.
Dainichi Buddha. But, you know, I heard all the other Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas and wrathful beings and the celestial beings, they are manifestation of Dainichi Buddha. So what that's supposed to mean?
That's a really good question. So there's a difference in Buddhism between historical Buddhas and Dainichi Nyorai. So Shakyamuni Buddha was a human being who lived in India and who achieved enlightenment and taught, and we refer to him as the Buddha. He is the Buddha of our time. He's, you know, the person, for as far as we are concerned, who started this path. Dainichi Nyorai is an anthropomorphic representation of what it is to be enlightened. Just if you took enlightenment and created a statue, that's what Dainichi Nyorai is. So if there's an ultimate truth, if there's an ultimate experience, it's not a person. It's something that all of us have the potential for. And again, that's such a difficult concept to grasp. So we create a representation. We give it a name, Dainichi Nyorai. And as practitioners, we're trying to achieve the same thing. So how do I become Dainichi? How do I have that same experience? What does that experience look like? And so the hand gestures, the mudras of Dainichi, how he sits, all of these things are helping us to understand what's a very difficult concept. When we say, you know, outer space, it's so big, it's hard to conceptualize. It's so tremendously vast. You know, science still struggles to communicate to humanity how big it is. And so if we say a light year, and then they get into, you know, millions and millions of light years, people are like, okay, it's really big. It's very difficult to conceptualize something that has no beginning and no end, because everything in our world is very, you know, let's measure it, let's quantify it. So by creating, I think, a Dainichi Nyorai, we take something that is huge and put it into a package that is approachable for humans. Then we can say, okay, go beyond it, expand beyond it.